Are you getting tired of using the same old filters? Maybe it's time to add a new look to your photos. Luckily, there's a great selection of apps available with fresh filters for you to use in your Instagram photos. Hey YouTube, it's Lucas here from Snappa, and today I'm going to show you the best filter apps to use to enhance your photos. Let's get started. The first app on the list is Snapseed. You can tap anywhere on the screen to open a photo, and by using the Looks tab at the bottom, you'll have access to 11 filters to start off with. The name of each filter will describe how it adjusts your photo. For example, Pop will bring out the textures and the details of your image, Morning will add a warm sunrise glow, and Structure will add a balanced black and white aesthetic. Once you select a filter, you can hit the checkmark at the bottom and select Tools to edit your image further. This is where Snapseed really shines. If you select Vintage, you'll have access to another batch of 12 filters that can add a vintage look to your photos. You can even add a blur to the border or adjust the intensity of the filter. Maybe you're interested in something more glamorous. Just tap Glamour Glow from the Tools tab and you'll have 5 more filters to play around with. My personal favorite are the grainy film filters, with 18 different styles to choose from. Once you're finished editing, just tap Export and you can save your new image. The next app on the list is VSCO, another great photo editing app for iOS and Android. You can create a free account and then tap on the plus button to import a photo. Once you select your photo, you can tap Edit at the bottom to add a filter. I suggest swiping through the categories and selecting all presets so that you can view all the filters that are available with the free plan. VSCO has an amazing selection of moody filters for you to sort through. M3 is one of my personal favorites. It adds beautiful brown tones that work best with fall-themed photos. You can also double tap on a filter to adjust its intensity, and I like to crank this one all the way up. P5 is another great choice if you want to add a cool, grungy vibe to your image. If you tap on the Tools tab at the bottom, you'll have access to a few more editing tools, such as cropping, exposure, contrast, and more. Sometimes I like to add a vignette to my image because it really complements this filter. Unfortunately, there's a few other features that are locked on the free plan, and you'll need a paid membership to access them. Once you're finished editing, you can tap Next in the top right corner to save the image to your camera roll or post it to VSCO. Third on the list is Afterlight. It's available for iOS and Android, but the most recent updates will only be available on iOS. You can select a photo from your camera roll and tap Use in the bottom right corner to start editing. By selecting the colorful triangle icon, you'll be able to view 2 different categories of free filters, Original and Legacy. The Legacy section has 14 clean filters that you can test out. I love how these filters add a muted aesthetic to the colors of my image, and for this specific photo, I think the Nico filter works best. It really brings out the beautiful whites in the background while adding a splash of brightness to the colors. You can also adjust the intensity of the filter as you see fit. The Original section has another batch of 10 filters for you to use. These filters seem to add more of a pop compared to the Legacy filters. Pharaoh is perfect if you want to add a touch of warmth to your photo. I also love the black and white filter Denali. It's ideal for achieving that classic wedding vibe. Once you've chosen the perfect filter, just tap Next and hit Save to export your photo. The final app on our list, which is already built right into your iPhone, is the Photos app. If you open a photo and tap Edit, you can select the 3 circles at the bottom to scroll through different filters. There's 9 stunning filters to choose from, and you can adjust the intensity by swiping your thumb on the slider at the bottom. My 2 favorites are Vivid Warm and Dramatic Warm. These filters can definitely add a punchy look to your photos. Also, don't forget to check out Vivid if you really want those colors to pop. I find myself using the Photos app the most because it makes the editing process extremely smooth and efficient. By having all these tools built right into my phone, I can easily edit photos on the fly and make specific adjustments without having to download or import anything. Once you complete your edit, just tap Done to save your changes, and your newly edited photo updates right in your camera roll. You can also tap Edit and Revert if you want to bring your photo back to its original state. Well, that's all for today's video. Hopefully you can give these apps a try and add a fresh look to your Instagram photos. If you learned something new, remember to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.